Assalamu alaikum. I hope so that you all are fine. In today's video, I again welcome you to my YouTube channel Force Studies by Ali. As you know that in previous video we have discussed about the components of force. What are the components of the force? In today's video, I will tell you that how could you find out the angle of a force, or you can say that how could you find out the theta of the force which it makes with different axes. First of all, let me write it here. Angle of a force with axis. This video is basically to guide you that how could you find out the angle of the force with axis. In order to find out the angle, the universal formula which is used, it is tan theta is equals to Fy over Fx. Here Fy stands for the vertical component and Fx stands for the horizontal component, as I told you in my previous video. Whereas we could find out the angle of the force just by the angle. What is now angle? Angle is this component, and angle is always formed between any two axes. It is the basic necessary condition that the axis must be two, not one, because a single axis can't make an angle. It always require another couple or another partner to share an angle with, as Fy is making an angle with Fx. Here theta is basically the angle of force. Theta is basically angle of force. Now how could we calculate the angle? For this purpose, as we know that here tan is written with the positive power. When we have to find out the value of theta, we need to shift tan on the right side of our equivalent sign. Now you can see that it is on the left side and with the positive power. When it will goes on the left side of the equivalent sign, it will comes with the negative sign. It will comes with the negative power. Here we will write tan inverse Fy over Fx. Suppose that we have Fy 10 and Fx is also 10. Now if we put both the values of 10, 10, they will cancel out each other, and we will put here the value of tan inverse into 1. Now with the help of calculator we could easily calculate the tan inverse of 1, and that will be our required angle. In the same video I would like to tell you about the resultant of the force, that what is the resultant of a force, that what is the resultant of the force, how could we find out the resultant for a force. Resultant of a force is basically an add up of a force. Forces add up forces. When we add different forces, we get a common force, and that force is known as the resultant of all those forces which we were adding. Resultant. Now a answer comes that how could we find out the resultant of the force. We could find out the resultant of the force from its components, which are Fy and Fx. So resultant of the force is given as under root Fx whole square plus Fy whole square. With the help of this equation, we could easily find out the resultant of the force. Resultant of the force could also be found out with the help of head to tail rule. Head to tail rule is basically used to tell you that what how could we add the forces. In this, it is as it is explicit from its name that here head to tail rule. Here, in order to combine forces, we will join the head of first force with the tail of the second force. Hope so that you like the video. If you like the video, kindly subscribe our channel for studies by Ali and stay connected. Thank you.